So unless you've been living on the rock, you've heard about the graph. Even I'm on Attack today have been talking about the graph. And for the last couple of days, everybody actually has been talking about the graph. So what's so special about the graph? Well, we're gonna look at that. But the thing is, it came to the exchanges like 3 days ago. And it pumped really hard. It actually pumped 6 times. But it didn't only pump 6 times. It pumped actually 26 times from the pre-sale of the graph. So people buying at pre-sale got 26 times the money. So it's only normal thing to assume that at one point or other they're gonna start taking profits. And the profit came right here. That's when they start taking profits, and now we are in a downtrend. And people are still taking profits and bag holders are bag holding. So what we're gonna do in today's video is see what's happening with the graph, where is it going, when it's gonna stop bleeding, and is it actually the thing to buy or not. Hi guys, how you doing? And before we start, welcome to the channel. Like the video if you like the video, subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of these videos, and join our Patreon if you want to see exclusive content, more content of this kind of stuff. Now that that's said, now we can go back into the charts. Okay, so the graph, man, the graph. I don't know if you guys know, but a lot of people talking about the graph now. I didn't want to press that button. A lot of people are talking about the graph now, and it's gone up really high. The pre-sale on the graph was at 0.03. That's all the way down here. Let's move like this. That's the pre-sale on the, and if you see from the pre-sale all the way to the top, that's 2,557. That's 26 times the money. 26 times. So people have to take the profits. People have to take the profits. You cannot go up 26 times and not take the profits. Even people buying here at 0.3 were taking profits at 0.6, and that's only 2 times the money. You know, so people in the pre-sale have to cash out. Now, will this go a lot higher or not? You can look at the market cap and some other statistic. But what we are gonna look at, we are gonna look at the technicals and see where the bottom is. I mean, or when we can time the bottom, or if there is a bottom, what are the support lines and stuff like that. So let's start with that. Okay, let's start with that. So first support line, of course, is 0.03 down over here. That's the support line. That's the first support line, 0.03. So the price can actually go all the way down to the pre-sale price if it wants to, because that's one of the toughest support lines to get to. I don't think it will go down there, so you can be assured that price won't fall below 0.03. Also, the graph looks like something big, so I don't think it's gonna die quite yet. So what's happening now? What's happening? Well, let's start finding the first support lines. We don't have anything on the weekly. On the weekly, we only have 2 lines. On the daily, the first bearish signal is over here. The red candle, that's the bearish engulfing Japanese candlestick. And if you like Japanese candlestick, this one is really important because it's engulfing, and all the engulfing candles are really important and you want to watch them. So basically the first support we had was up here, and that's broken. The first support, that was 0.47. When I was watching the bleeding, I was actually thinking maybe it's gonna hold at 0.4748. It didn't. It went even further down, and now it's lying at 0.45, but it can also go down. So only looking at the daily, another support is down here at 0.26. So we're gonna keep that in mind. Now let's go back to the 4 hourly and see if we can make these lines a little more, adjust them just a little bit more. You see this line over here, it hits these bottoms over here and tops over there. So that seemed like a obvious support line. It did support for 1 to 3 days over here, but now on the 4 day, it's actually breaking this support line. We also have the bottom here because this green candle went up to the top here, resisted, and when the price was going down on the red candle, it used it as support over here, and that means that we got some kind of support over here at 45 as well. So let's put these marks where the support lines are right now. 46, 44. Okay, let's say 44. This one over here is on the top over here, but I actually like it better down here. Maybe it's all, maybe we're gonna use the area for this. We're gonna use the area, and we're gonna say entire this part over here is the support part. We also got an area of support over here, all the way like this. Yeah, this is gonna be nice. So that's basically what we are dealing with now. And now let's also do this like area support like this, and remove these two lines so we can see it better. And there you go, you got 3 support areas, and the last one, the line, it's 0.19. so it can go, it will follow until it finds support at one of these lines. So we want to figure out where it's going to find support. Now keep in mind, nothing is set in stone. It can fall through everything and go all the way down to 0.03, or it can find support at one of these, wherever the people feel like, okay, now it's time to buy again. We can get decent returns on our money. Let's look at the moving averages on the 4 hourly, on daily, and the non-moving averages. On the 4 hourly, we got a 10 moving average and the 20 moving average, and you see the 10 is about to cross the 20 moving average, and it's pushing the price down. Once the let's remove the 10 moving average, and let's just look at the moving averages. You can see here, once the price actually broke the 20 moving average, it got used it as a resistance and continued further down. So the 20 is now resistance on the 4 hourly. Let's go to one hourly. Let's see the 10 moving average. 10 moving average is holding up. Okay, so basically the price was using the 20 moving average on the way up, in the upper end, but once it broke it, it could not keep on 20, and it dropped even down below the 50 moving average, the yellow line. It went back, tried to break up the 20, couldn't, 20 couldn't, 20 couldn't, 20 couldn't, and it just keeps on going down. So basically what we want to look at on the 1 hourly, wait, I'm gonna use 1 hourly. The 20 moving average on the 1 hourly will go down, and we want to see the price break above and hold the 20 moving average. That's the first confirmation that the downtrend is broken and that we are going either sideways or new uptrend, right? But we have to break the 20 moving average and start climbing on the 20 moving average. Right now we are around this support now at 46, 44. If that holds, that's good, but we have to keep in mind that we can all fall all the way down back to the 33. On the 1 hourly, there are other supports here, as an example, down here at 0.37 as well. But that's the wick over here. It's not the 4 hourly. I mean, there are a lot of supports. So keep in mind that. But the big ones, those are these 3. So we want to check that out. Now, what we have here on the patterns. Now we're gonna keep these. We're gonna remove the numbers on the patterns, and we're gonna remove the moving averages. We got some kind of wedge going on here. Depends on how you draw the wedge. It starts over here. I think it goes something like this, and under it, it's a little tricky to draw. But let's say this is the wedge. We got a wedge, so it can move all the way down to the bottom over here. But I think it's more likely that it can, because it can get out here, or it can go down there. What we wanna see is on which side it's gonna break out. You can see here this red the red wick up on the upside. It tried to break it really hard because it tried to get out of the wedge. It couldn't. It just got rejected, and once it got rejected, people lost hope and it went further down. So obviously this area over here, it's not a good time to exit the wedge. So I'm thinking it's still gonna go more down and then exit the wedge around here. I think it might even do something like exit the wedge on the downside and then just get back up above it and continue up, like some kind of bear trap, you know, get people the weekends to sell. Because I also read that a lot of people have bought around 3 around here when the price went all the way down. I think a lot of people bought in this area here. So I think the price might actually do some really nasty, like wick on downside and then move back up again. So that's what you got now. You got moving averages. We can also go to 5 more. No, we're not gonna go there. We're gonna look at the hourly because there's not much to look at right now. So where is the exit of the wedge? Depends. We have to watch the wedge. We have to watch the moving averages. There are 2 signs we want to look for. Now, 1, exit on the wedge. 2, break on the moving averages. So as long as it's in the wedge and it isn't breaking the 20 moving average, the trend, it has not changed yet. So we want to see the breakout of the wedge on the upside, also breakout and the holding of the 20 moving average. And first then I would say it's time to start maybe buying it, maybe buying it. That's it for the video today, man. That's it for the video today. If you liked the video, liked it. If you want to subscribe to the channel. We got 500 subs now, really nicely done. And a lot of people are talking about the graph, man. A lot of people. I'm not quite sure what's gonna happen with it, but a lot of people are talking about the graph. Come back tomorrow, maybe new video. Thanks for watching.